Hello there, my name is Ed Raphael Babayova. I am currently taking an Anthropology 111 course at Pierce College in California. I am here today to give you a little crash course, a quick few-minute lesson on human adaptions. What they are, a couple different examples of them, an easier way to understand them, and what they have to do with us, the humans currently living in 2021. I think the easiest way to learn about human adaptions is to go ahead and break that word down. Human. Obviously, I think that's the easier one for all of us to understand. I'm a human, and most likely, watching this video, you are also a human. You know other humans, and you know what a human is. People. Everyday type of thing. Adaptions. Adaptions is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Adaptions are evolution, traits you gain, physical attributes that you gain in order to deal with the ecosystem and the setting you are placed in, to adapt and overcome whatever problems you face that are threatening your survival. Let me give you a couple examples of that. Giraffes originally had much shorter necks if you look at the skeletons of giraffes that aren't around anymore. They did not always have the tall necks that they are known to have now. Their food and main source of nourishment was the leaves, specifically at the top of very tall trees, crunchy leaves. They had a hard time getting to this leaf, getting to the top of this tree, and getting their food. Over time, their necks grew and grew and grew, and they adapted to the environment they were in, surrounded by these tall trees that they could not reach, and they grew necks that were long enough to reach the food at the tops of these trees. That is an example of an adaptation that a certain organism on this planet has created to overcome the problems that their race is facing. Another example of this from animals are squids. Squids originally did not have the ink sac that they have now that you all know of. It is an adaptation that they have grown, a mechanism that they have learned in order to overcome the problems they have with predators in the ocean. They have learned to shoot out this ink that gets in the eyes of predators. It makes the water hard to see and gives them time to escape wherever they are at so they can live to see another day. A couple different examples of human adaptations would be our jaws, our teeth. They have adapted to the foods that we have eaten over the last couple of hundreds of years, and our teeth and jaw lines now are much different than if you even went to humans maybe 100 or 200 years ago. Our bone structure, our posture. We were not originally upright walking as much as we are now. Originally, we were hunched over and walked much differently. We've overcome that and adapted it to live longer and healthier lives so that our spines are not injured. Our eyes have adapted to the sun and the blue light that we see every day. Our eyes were not originally able to handle all this blue light that we see every day, especially a couple hundred years ago before this technology was out. Now, with all this technology out and about everywhere, we're looking at screens every day, so our eyes have had to adapt to be able to see all this blue light. Humans are also another interesting example of organisms that can change their environment to make it adapt to them. No other organism alive on the planet Earth ever, besides humans, has had the capability to change its environment and adapt it as much as we have, to build cities, skyscrapers all over the earth, to be the #1 populating race on the earth, the human race. That is a big feat, and it is special to only us. We have been able to overcome and adapt all problems that the human race has faced from even thousands of years ago to make it to where we are now in the comfortable and easy lives we have now, at least for the most part. With the current coronavirus going out, some people have a theory that another group of humans will come that know how to overcome the coronavirus. I'm not saying a new group of humans, I'm saying the group of humans currently living on Earth will adapt, their bodies will change, their immune systems will become better, hopefully, and there will be a group of humans that are immune to coronavirus and maybe even immune to most illnesses that come across planet Earth. That is what human adaptations are. They are changes, either physically, inside, or mentally, that the human race has gone through to overcome and adapt to certain environments and overcome problems that we have faced as a race. I hope this was a clearer insight into what human adaptations are. I hope I was able to help you out a little bit, and I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day.